To comprehend the sheer scale of the Great Dane, look no further than a dog named Zeus. When standing on his hind legs, this world record holder reached over 7 feet tall, easily towering over most humans. Because of this colossal presence, they've become enduring pop culture icons, giving us memorable cartoon detectives like Scooby-Doo and clumsy comic strip giants like Marmaduke. That goofy, lovable image actually matches their modern temperament perfectly. Today's Banes are affectionate, gentle giants who regularly try to squeeze their 150-pound frames onto their owners' laps. But this clumsy, family-friendly identity is a relatively recent invention, and it masks an intense, violent origin story. To start, their very name is a historical lie. The Great Dane has absolutely no origin or connection to Denmark. And while we know them today as gentle house pets, these animals were originally engineered as ferocious weapons of medieval blood sport.
To understand the dog often called the Apollo of canines, we have to trace exactly how humans constructed a hunter, and then spent centuries trying to tame it. The raw biological clay for this breed traces back to the ancient world. Artifacts from Egypt and Babylon around 3000 BC depict early, massive Mastiff-type dogs used for hunting and guarding. Fast forward to 16th century Germany, and local nobility needed a highly specialized catchdog. They required an animal capable of tracking and taking down incredibly dangerous prey, specifically wild boar and European bears. To build this hunter, they started with the English Mastiff. This provided the heavy, muscular chest and the broad, intimidating head needed for raw physical power. But they needed speed to match that bulk, so they crossed the Mastiff with the Irish Wolfhound, introducing a tall, lean, athletic frame and long legs into the bloodline. By combining these two extremes of canine anatomy, German breeders successfully synthesized a specialized biological hunting machine. The result was known as the boarhound. Throughout the 1800s, this dog possessed an intimidating, muscular physique built strictly for the violence of the hunt. This violent purpose is the real reason behind ear cropping. While often thought of as a modern aesthetic choice, slicing the ear short was originally a necessity to prevent them from being shredded by razor-sharp boar tusks. The confusion over their name began when French naturalist Georges-Louis Leclerc saw these dogs while traveling in Denmark. He mistakenly labeled them the Grand Danois, or Great Dane. Germany officially claimed the breed as their national dog in 1876, calling it the Deutsche Dogge. But as geopolitical tensions rose heading into the World Wars, English-speaking nations deliberately boycotted the German title. Political spite cemented a permanent geographical lie into the breed's official English identity. Today, the focus of Great Dane breeding has shifted from physical and political engineering to the precise science of coat genetics. This chart shows the standard accepted coat colors for the breed. You have the classic fawn, brindle, blue, black, and mantle patterns. But the Harlequin coat stands out. It features a complex black and white patch distribution that is sought after, beautiful, and genetically difficult to successfully produce. The danger here lies within the Merle gene, a specific biological complication in their DNA. When breeders try to achieve specific patterns, crossing dogs with the Merle gene can result in genetically white puppies. This carries extremely high risks of congenital deafness and blindness. Effectively breeding a Great Dane requires navigating these recessive traits. It is a high-stakes biological balancing act between striking beauty and genetic tragedy. By the 19th century, the European boar hunting lifestyle was in steep decline. With their original job gone, the dog's primary role shifted to estate guarding and human companionship. Maintaining a giant in a domestic setting requires immense resources. These dogs go through incredibly rapid growth phases and require a massive daily caloric intake just to maintain their frames. There is also a dark side to their engineered size. They have a slow metabolism and are highly susceptible to gastric torsion, commonly known as bloat, which is frequently lethal. They pay for their massive size with a tragic biological toll. The lifespan of a Great Dane is compressed, usually lasting only 7 to 10 years. To ensure the breed could survive as domestic companions, breeders spent the last century working deliberately to breed the aggression out of the surviving bloodlines. The medieval boar killers have been replaced. Today's Danes are deeply affectionate, easily frightened family pets that frequently befriend cats. Their journey has taken them from ancient war dogs to geopolitical pawns and finally into the modern living room. The Great Dane illustrates how deliberate selection can pivot a breed's purpose, turning a hunter designed for the kill into a dog defined by its patience and affection.